All right, Kenman here. Today's box represents us embarking on a new adventure in the knife world. What is it? Let's get to it. I found something on Amazon. Little bit of history. Obviously, I love knives. I would love to get into making some knives at some point. I know there's a lot of different styles, techniques. You can do stock removal. You can straight up forge it. And everything in between, all the different things. I got a CNC machine to make some scales, all types of fun stuff. Here is a new little embarkment, a little excitement, a little joy. Let's go. What did I pick up? What are we getting into? This is kind of the beginning of a journey into some potential knife making in the future. Steps, baby steps, one step at a time. Let's get in here. There it is. Bing, bang, boom. Whoa, I'm knocking the camera around. Vicious. Box on the floor. We got a couple. What are these? Well, here it is. Hawk knives. Damascus. Okay, let's open these up. We'll just not waste any of the time and get right into it. So, one of the parts of knife making is the handle. I did get that CNC. I would like to start working with it. I know I've had it for a while. I stretch myself thin with all the different projects. And yeah, let's see what we can do. Look at that. Boom. vkdamascusknife.com. And that's all that's in their box on the floor. Might as well just open both of these right away. I won't suspensefully leave you there hanging. These are the same thing. I got two of them, and we'll talk about it. There it is. 1, 2 box on the floor. Here they are. So, knife making. I'd love to get into it, but there's just all these different things. Wow, my drop bear is dull. Maybe need to sharpen that. And these are what you call blanks. So you can get a piece of steel and do stock removal and actually carve, sand away material and make a knife out of it. You can also get a chunk and then hammer it and heat it and pound it out and forge it. Well, what these are is they're already done blanks. All right, packaging on the floor. And so with the blanks, I'll try my new Kaiser drop bear utility. Definitely sharper, right? Boom. Get right in there. So these are called blanks. They're basically pretty much ready to go. They've already been shaped. The grind is put on it. The slight edge has been put on it. Basically, I'm going to use these to start messing around with making some handles. So let's see if I can actually just get this out of this bag here. We've got some oil. Of course we do. Paper towel. No. Dirty rags. Maybe. Of course I can't find anything. We'll just deal with it, except for it's stuck up in here, of course. All right. Packaging. You gotta beat the packaging. There it goes. All right. They give you a pin. There is a knife right there. Just take that off. We'll look right at it. And 2. So, these are the Damascus steel blank blades for knife making kits. DIY knife making kit. You got a couple of pins. And then basically what you're looking at right here is we're fabricating handles. Let me wipe off some of this oil. These are inexpensive, but one of the nice things about an inexpensive piece is we can experiment, test, not be too stressed. someone doesn't want to go out and buy a multi-$100 piece of Damascus steel or something with their first attempt at making a handle. So something like this, where it may not be the best knife in the world, may not be the best steels, are going to be a good starting point. These were about $16, $17 a piece, so not too expensive. I've been talking with my brother, Aaron. He got excited about it, been watching the channel, enjoying it, and he started making some knives out of wood. For example, this video is going all over the place today. But he made this out of wood, all wood, wooden blade, wooden handle, just to mess around, experiment. He likes making things out of wood. So you got that handle there. Imagine this was metal, this was this, and all you did was make the handle for this. So that's kind of what the plan is. Here's another one. Fun little shapes. You can kind of see how he fabricated it, glued these on. They're not pinned or anything like these will be, but just glued in and then shaped. You even got a tree cal, straight up T-cal design. Look at how cool that is. Again, I did not make this. My brother-in-law did a really good job, but he's been inspiring. So we've been talking about it and was like, you know what? Let's get into it. So he and I picked up a couple to start. I have a few others. So these are the first ones. These are off of Amazon. Like I said, you can look up Hawk knives. I can put a link down in the description there. These are basic Damascus made out of, what did it say it was? I apologize, I gotta check my note. 15N20 and 1095 carbon steel combo to make this hammered, forged. I don't know, it says forged by hammer, 15N20 and 1095 carbon steel with a 10-degree angle. So that's not the best angle. We're gonna have to fix that. But they're basically shaped out how they want to be. There is an edge on there. We've got a little bit of relief. It's a fun little piece. So will it be the highest of quality knives out there? The edge might not be the best. But we can make some cool handles on there. So we're going to get some wood, set it up, run it through the planer, make sure they're nice and flat where they're going to meet the scales, attach them, pin them on, shape them up nice. So I got one for me, one for Aaron. We'll both do one. We'll see what we come up with. What do you think about this project? Actually got this quite a while ago. This Bowie, another Damascus Bowie blank. I have the pins for this as well. Nice large chunk. So this is another one that I'm going to do, but I wanted to do a few tests. Try it out. Maybe I'll even make a couple of these wooden ones just for some tests, just to experiment. I love the way he did this natural handle. It feels good in the left hand, feels good in the right hand. Fingers kind of drop in there really well. It leaves your open imagination just to be able to run wild, do whatever you want. I think these will be a good little start. Not a large knife, but a simple, clean little design. Feels good in the hand. Maybe I'll even try throwing some jimps on there. Try some other types of things as well. But this is a learning point. This is a little fun project. You know, I do a lot of projects and stuff on the channel, so I figured this would be another step. Maybe it'll get me inspired, get the CNC going. We can start making some machined scales as well. What do we think about this? I'm excited. Fun new project on the channel. If you're interested, want to try it yourself, I'll put them links in the description. Look for some blanks, get some wood, and go for it, right? I think these will be cool. Regardless of the quality of the steel, it's a good starting point. And as we go, you know, we'll start increasing, and maybe we'll get some parts and get some sanders and stuff and start doing some stock removal. I would love to get into it some more. Here we go. You started at square one with me. Let's see where we go with it. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.